excited, you know. I haven't consulted anyone for my diet.
How's your diet every day?
Um, well, I need to eat rice because
Yeah,
I'm doing a lot of things.
yeah.
Um, yeah, but sometimes I eat breakfast every 9 in the morning or 10.
Okay. So how about vegetables or meat or some you eat meat a lot?
For now, yes.
Okay.
So it's like
How about
the
yeah,
whole day, um, it's pork.
pork? Okay.
Yeah, the whole day I think we eat pork and then just a few vegetables.
Okay. Few vegetables.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a little problem
There's,
because
mhm.
you that's okay. I can count the diet about protein, sugar, and oil. I can you know uh program uh, a diet
Okay.
for you.
Wow. Yeah, I think I need to do that because it's like the entire day after
Mm.
eating breakfast. Sometimes I feel sleepy, so I'm gonna take a
Mm-hmm.
nap. But
Uh-huh.
if my kids are awake, so I have to watch over them and do some household chores, and then we eat snacks also.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. But you should control the I think 量 don't eat too much snacks.
Mm. What about cookies, biscuits?
It's okay, but also about the quan quantity
Quantity, okay.
quantity. Yeah, the quantity is very important.
Wow.
Yeah, you can all you can eat, but it's uh it's about quantity.
Okay. Wow, it's like just hearing those things, it's like, wow. That's why there's really pressure when it comes to diet.
No, not because some food have many calories,
Mm-hmm.
but some food um have few calories. Even you eat much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So you
Sounds
can change some for high calories.
okay. All right. Um,
I'm sorry, I can express very detailed.
it's
uh,
okay, but just hearing those words is like, yeah, I think I have to do this. Yeah, I wanted to not really lose weight, but my
yeah.
belly, it's
Mhm.
it's already big compared to my.
Okay, no problem. We can step by step because we don't it's not good lose weight
Mm,
fast. Yeah, it's not good for health.
okay. So it's like having a diet with my food. Do I also need to do some workout or exercise?
If you don't want to do any exercise, it's okay. Just for control the diet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What about sometimes I drink coffee
No problem.
twice or three times a day, and or
Uh,
sometimes I substitute with milk.
uh, that's that's okay. But you, if you if you drink coffee, you with sugar.
No, it's like instant coffee.
Yeah.
So there's already sugar in it.
Oh, oh. If it, uh, I think you have to change the coffee, maybe without sugar. But milk is okay.
Mm,
Yeah, so you can choose the separate the coffee powder and milk.
okay.
Or um you said that tea, right?
I'm sorry.
You said that the coffee is chin tea,
Instant coffee.
instant coffee. I'm sorry how to spell.
Sure, that is INSTANT.
Okay. Okay. Instant. Oh yeah. Mm, it it always had sugar in it, right?
Right, exactly.
Oh, so do you have any any chance to choose no sugar?
Hmm. Yeah, but I'm not that person who drinks coffee, which is, black coffee without any sugar.
Oh, or you can decrease the sugar.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, because I uh before I drink with full sugar. Now I have three half sugar. Then uh half and half sugar.
Hmm.
It can change.
Wow. Okay. So that comes really with the diet.
Yeah, and if you drink without sugar, it is very um check uh I don't know how to say that. It change up abs abs obviously.
Okay, come on, you can do it.
Um if you drink without sugar, your body will will slim. Uh, will slim. You can see it.
Okay. So I can lose weight if that's the case. If my body.
Maybe no, maybe not lose weight. The shape. Yeah,
Okay.
you can feel your shape slim and a little change.
Okay. All right. So yeah, if you could just give me what are the things I need to do.
Yeah, no problem.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's a free consultation, right?
Yeah, but if I can talk more, it's good. It's better.
Okay. Yeah, because it's one way also since you're a nutritionist and definitely
Yeah,
giving advice would speaking in English that can be
Yeah.
also very helpful for you.
Yeah.
So, wow, I'm impressed. Because I've seen a lot of things online, just like in Shopee, that's an online app, wherein you could find a lot of things. Um, One of my sister-in-law was
Uh-huh.
actually using it's like a patch. She just have to place it, let's say, on her tummy or on her belly, and it's like she lost weight, or I mean, her belly was actually it was decreased.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking if should I buy that kind of stuff also, or should I just
Oh.
watch my diet? But
Oh.
I don't know if that's really true.
Mm-hmm.
That patch, it's like there's a magnet on it. I'm not sure if that's, and
But if the cost is very expensive.
I think it's okay.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not that really expensive.
Okay.
And yeah, she did actually try that, and she saw a lot of improvement.
Uh-huh.
However, she needs to get pregnant, so she stopped
Oh,
it.
oh, understand.
Yeah.
But it have uh, some stop stage.
Stop stage. I don't
Um,
know. It depends on you. If let's say if based on the instruction that I've read, you just
uh-huh.
have to put this patch on, but on any of your body parts wherein you wanted to let's say lose weight.
Oh,
So she just wanted to lose weight or to
uh-huh.
decrease the size on her tummy or
Oh,
on her belly. So
oh,
that's her focus.
oh. Okay, I see.
Yeah. And I think it does improved, but eventually she already stopped because, like I've said, she needs to get
Yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that's my problem is that my belly is actually very big.
Mm, because
And
because it- mm, because how old are you? Um,
I'm 33 years old.
uh, it's mm, it's the reason after 30 women after 30
Mm-hmm.
the belly is because of metabolism
Oh, okay.
is yeah is decreasing.
Okay. And I think one of the factor also is that I gave birth already, right?
Get birth is
Yeah, I have kids already.
oh it's another reason, but the metabolism is the most reason, and and uh, just what I say, decrease intake sugar. You can um, you can see your belly fit.
Mm. But since I actually have another job, Ali, and
Yeah.
it's like I'm working overnight. So I'm gonna start working from 8 p.m. up until 11. So I'm gonna teach
Uh-huh.
from those time, and then from 11 p.m. up until 5 in the
Mm.
morning. I'm working.
Uh-huh.
I'm awake all
Uh-huh.
night, and in the morning I need to take good care of my kids. So I don't really
Mm-hmm.
have enough sleep. And for
Mm-hmm.
me to feel, energetic or to be
Yeah.
more livelier is that I really need to take sugar. For example,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
ask my husband to buy me a
Uh-huh.
can of soda or soft
Oh.
drinks. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Um. And the sugar have No calorie sugar. You ever you heard that?
Yeah, the zero zero.
Yeah. It maybe can change. Maybe I change. Yeah, but
Okay.
many food can uh eh, many food can replace.
Replace. Okay.
Yeah. You can feel full,
Ah,
but
okay.
low calories.
Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that. I'm well,
Yeah.
because I'm not that really, because before it's not my problem to really lose weight. So I don't care. So I can eat what I want, anything that I want.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So
Interesting.
it is. It's really very interesting. I'm just learning about the diet of my kids, but about my diet, I'm not. I don't.
Oh.
You know, I'm not paying attention to it. So it's also really important.
Yeah. Oh, no problem. I pay attention for you.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so going back.
Yeah.
So what were we? So what was the last time we have discussed so far?
Uh, we we were on page 21 and we discussed about adverbs,
Mm-hmm.
frequency phrases.
All right, good. So right now, here.
Yeah.
All right, so can you just read the question, please, or the instruction?
Um, on the line here,
Mm-hmm.
underline the phrases below which answer the questions how often. Where in the sentence do the phrases go?
Again, where in the sentences
Where in the sentences
do the phrases
do
go?
the phrases go?
Okay, so for number one, can you read it, please?
He sometimes eats burger and other fast food.
Okay, so you've underlined.
Yep. He sometimes eats.
Okay, good. That's right. Number two.
She often gives money to charities.
Uh-huh. So your answer.
My,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. My answer is she often gives.
All right.
He does at least 5 hours for training every day.
Again, of training.
Of training.
Mm-hmm.
He does at least 5 hours of training every day.
All right, good.
Mm, next.
Yes, please.
Okay. She has English classes 3 times a week.
Okay. All right, next. Let's go now to number four. So, can you read it?
Number these words from 1 most often to 6 less often.
Okay. So it's like,
1 is always.
okay. So if we're gonna change the number, what is a percentage of it? So you said always is number one.
Yeah, always is number 1.
So it means this is 100%, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Next, number two.
Number 2 is usually.
Okay. Next.
Number 3 is often.
Okay.
Number 4 is Um, sometimes.
Next.
And then occasionally.
This is number 5.
And less often is never.
Okay.
Least is least often.
Yeah.
Okay, least. I'm confused.
So
other words.
So which one were are you confused at?
L. I said I confused the pronunciation about list.
Okay. I thought you were confused on. Okay, so let's go back. So number 1 is always, so that's actually 100%. Number 2, usually. So what is the percentage for this?
Maybe 90%.
Okay. Number 3. Oh,
Often, seven, seven, 60, 70.
70.
I forgot.
Okay.
70%.
70%. All right.
And sometimes 50%.
Okay, right.
Occasionally, 5%.
5.
I 10.
Can be 10. Okay.
Yeah.
And lastly, for never.
Never is 0.
0. Very obvious, right? Occasionally. For occasionally, it can be 10 or it can be 30. 30%. Yeah.
Okay.
We also have, I wanted to add other adverb of frequency. We have seldom.
Seldom.
Have you ever used this frequency?
No, I never use it.
Okay. What about hardly ever or rarely? These are additional. No, you never use it?
No, yeah.
How about normally?
Normally, yeah.
Yeah, you've been using this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so those are just some or most of the common adverbs of frequency that we used. So if we're gonna rate this, the percentage of this, so for seldom, it can be seldom can be 10%.
Oh, it's under occasionally.
Well, occasionally it's more of higher. In a percentage, it can be 30.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, 30%. And so for hardly ever or rarely, this can be 5% that you mentioned.
I want to guess.
It's okay. And then normally. So you've been using this normally.
I don't know, 80.
80, there you go. Right. Okay. So,
Something hardly
okay, so we'll park this discussion for the meantime. And then let's move on to page 21.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's go over and discuss. So this is more on practice.
Yeah.
So this is your homework. It says here, write, or can
Yeah.
you just read it, please?
Write the frequency phrases in brackets in the correct place in the sentences.
Okay. Next, number 1.
Michael sends messages on Twitter 5 or 6 times a week. The answer is Michael sends message 5 or 6 times a day on Twitter.
Okay. Can you insert the correct
Yes.
answer? Yeah? Or put the answer on the sentence?
Michael sends messages 5 or 6 times a day on Twitter.
Okay, we'll just insert. Okay, next for number 2.
He swims for 5 or 6 hours every day.
Okay.
He swims for 5 or 6 hours every day also.
Okay. Next, number 3.
She misses breakfast. He never misses breakfast.
Okay. Yep.
He goes fast food restaurants sometimes. He sometimes goes to fast food restaurants.
Okay. Next, number 5.
He goes to the swimming pool in the mornings. He always goes to swimming pool in the morning.
Alright. Number 6.
Yuna works for children's charities. Yuna often works for children's charities.
7.
She studies English. She studies English 3 times a week.
So they're going to be at the end, right?
Yeah.
Alright, number 8.
He eats fast food. She eats fast food. She never eats fast food.
Alright, good. Next.
She stays for several hours. She skates. She skates for several hours every morning.
And lastly,
She sings in English. She occasionally sings in English.
good. Impressive. You really did your homework.
Yeah.
Oh.
On that day, you said my homework is this practice before 2 weeks ago.
Okay. It's just that you've already did at the bottom. My bad. Why did I keep typing it?
Yeah, I thought I should type it on that.
You should have told me.
I I I thought you can see it. You can't see it.
Because what I remember is that I want you to make sentences using the adverbs of frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use it in sentences. But yeah, you did answer this, but what I've said is that you have to write another sentences. So it's okay. So my bad, there was a
You
misunderstanding.
you said on another sentences is any any sentence any
Yes,
sentence. Oh.
yes. Another or any sentences using the frequency
Oh.
phrases.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's my bad too, because I thought we both understand. So I was thinking that this sentence says it's different. So I haven't go over
I'm
yet.
sorry. I'm sorry.
So now this is gonna be a test for you. Since we've already discussed the adverb of frequency, do you know that there is a format or it's like a guide for you how to use the adverb of frequency? Do you know
Okay,
that?
I
When?
when?
Yeah, when to use it, or if you are constructing sentences. So where you're going to insert the adverb of frequency.
Mm,
So,
uh, maybe yes, but I don't really understand what you mean.
and it's okay. So what I'm saying here is that you can go to page 22.
Okay.
So for adverb of frequency, adverb of frequency. So let's get one example. This. So he, this is the subject.
Yeah.
Sometimes that is the adverb.
Yeah.
And then it's, what is
Verbs.
it's? There.
Verbs.
Or the main verb.
Main verb.
So if you wanted to use the adverb of frequency, it is always between the subject and the main verb.
Oh, I understand.
Okay, just like number 2 here. She often
And gives.
money to charities. So often, so it's in the middle of she and gives.
Okay.
Yeah. So what about usually? Can you use usually in a sentence using this format?
Um, I usually relax on Thursday because of going off work early.
Okay. I usually relax on Thursday because I didn't catch the last.
Because of going off work early.
Going off work early.
Yeah.
Okay. So this part of your sentence, it's actually correct. It's just that here how you construct it, it's somewhat like a bit confusing. So you could just say, I usually relax on Thursday because I because I
Because I
um You can say get off work.
It's really confused me.
Yeah, it is a bit confusing. So because I get off
Oh, okay.
work early.
I get. And no off.
I get off
Because
work early.
okay. But the because don't include off, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. So you have to.
Okay. Because I get off work early.
Yeah. So get off. This is a phrase. So if you need to, if you wanted to go home early, or you could also say because I go home early. But here, you wanted to emphasize that you get off work early.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So here, we're good. So that's the subject. Usually, it's a main verb and then relax. Usually it's the adverb and relax is your main verb.
Main verb.
Very good. Next, how about, so you're done with usually, never.
Never. Okay. I never ski in the winter.
In the winter. Okay. So again, your subject, never.
A verb.
Ski in. So you could just omit in the winter.
Because because I think I never ski. That's all. It's okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could say that I never ski. Why you never ski? Never tried?
Never try. And if I want to ski, I have to go to Japan or Korea.
Exactly. Japan, it's I think it's more famous, and it's near Taiwan.
And yeah, but recently Taiwanese go to Korea.
Oh, okay. Why? Why Korea?
I don't know. They also have the place, and maybe Taiwanese like Korea culture recently.
Okay, just recently. Okay.
Yeah.
Because most of my students, they prefer Japan. Like I've said, based on their experience and what they told me, Japan is nearer Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's just you who will be going to Korea.
I don't know. Yeah. Japan is most how to say but go to Korea for ski is recently not yeah, before we did go to Japan.
Okay, so it's just now, right?
Yeah.
So here in your sentence, I never ski in winter. You could just remove the, because you won't say I never ski in the summer, or in the, you don't actually need the article that. You could just delete that. All right. Next, what else? Occasionally. What about other sentences? Instead of starting your sentence with I.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you can name a friend, name a family member, a relative.
Okay. My employee.
Okay.
Occasionally, is late for work.
Okay. So my employer.
Employer.
Oh, I'm sorry, employee, I should say.
Okay. Employee. My employee. A little weird.
My employee occasionally is late for work. What you think? So it's okay. Employee, this is still the subject of your sentence. You are talking about your employee, and she is 30% late. Going to work. Okay, my employee occasionally is late for work. So here is, this is no longer a main verb, but this is the be. Yeah. So we have another types of writing. So we have subject. No, I'm gonna put it here.
Subject.
Plus the be form of the verb plus the adverb.
Yeah, I think so. What I studied that before, so I feel weird.
Yeah, it.
A little weird.
So my employee is still right, but occasionally. So we're gonna place occasionally.
Maybe I put that occasionally my employee is late for work, or my employee is late for work occasionally.
There you go. Good job. See, you knew it, that it's, you said it's like weird. It means like, you can sense it that there's something wrong, right? All right, another sentence.
Okay.
Seldom. What about seldom?
Oh, seldom.
About 10%. So you could choose whether you wanted to use the subject, adverb, main verb, or the second.
Okay. My boyfriend seldom eats fresh seafood.
Seldom eats
fresh seafood. I wanna express the seafood not cooking.
Yeah.
Is fresh seafood.
Yeah, fresh seafood.
Oh, okay.
But, okay. Normally for seafoods, they are actually fresh. Yeah, we're just gonna put it that way. So he seldom eats, for example, sushi.
Yeah.
How about you? Do you like sushi?
I like sushi.
Okay. So for this sentence, which part are we gonna put this? On the first part, right? Is it here?
Yeah.
Okay, so boyfriend, subject, seldom, and then it's. This is your main verb. Okay, how about hardly ever or rarely? How about here in this part? The subject be adverb.
The same sentence or another sentence?
Another sentence.
Okay. My mother oh is 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 outside my mother is so hard. I have no idea.
Okay. What about in this part? Maybe it's gonna be easier.
The same adverb.
Yes.
Okay.
Still hardly ever or rarely.
My mother hardly ever go to travel.
Mother hardly ever go to travel.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, good. See, you did it. So, mother, subject, hardly ever, that's your adverb. And then go is your main verb.
Main verb.
How about lastly? It's very simple, normally. Okay, normally, let's just gonna put it here.
Normally, okay.
Yeah, subject at the end.
The radio is normally no, sorry, the music is normally soft on the radio in the evening.
I'm sorry, the music is normally soft in the evening.
On the radio in the evening.
Okay, good. Alright. So, wanted to give an example for the hardly ever or rarely.
Yeah.
So, I could say he was rarely there. I'm sorry. He was rarely
Okay. He was really
he was rarely there. Anyway.
he was
Okay, I missed the was. Okay, yeah, this one. So this is another example for our subject, be, and then adverb. So he is the subject, was is the be form, and then rarely, that's the adverb. So he was rarely there anyway. So instead of, or you could say he was hardly ever there anyway.
Okay.
Or you could just gonna say, you can also say she rarely
Really?
left the house.
Okay. Uh-huh. Left the house.
Yeah. If you, let's say you wanted to say that, or you could say, my mother rarely ever go to travel.
Okay.
Okay, so are we good with the subject, adverb, main verb in this one? Do you have any question?
No, I'm clear. I'm just I know the I know the sequence. Just don't know. Just can't think about. Yeah.
Okay.
Any situation.
All right, it's okay. So as long as that is just your guide for you to be able to construct correct sentences, okay? Using the adverb. Okay, and lastly, this one I've caught this earlier. You said just what I say when you were talking about my diet. So since you've already mentioned, so it should be in the past. So just what I said instead of say.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I said. What I say.
What I say, it's still in the present, but you've already mentioned it. You've already said about it.
Okay. What I said.
So just what I said, you should have to decrease your intake of sugar.
Yeah.
So there. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's just what I've noticed so far during our conversation. And some of it are just for the pronunciation of some words. And the vocabulary word that we have for tonight, instant.
Instant.
Yeah. Instant noodles.
Uh-huh.
You're familiar about instant noodles?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have many instant noodle.
Yeah. So just like me, I'm more of drinking instant coffee.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So that's it for tonight, Allison.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Have a great evening and you take care tomorrow for your trip.
You
Alrighty.
too. Okay, thank you.
Bye now.
Bye bye.